A séance has been held in the great house of Collinwood, a séance which has suspended time and space and sent one girl on an uncertain and frightening journey into the past, back to the year 1795. There, each of the Collins ancestors resembles a present-day member of the Collins family, but the names and relationships have changed, and Victoria Winters finds herself a stranger in a sea of familiar faces. On this night, one man, living though dead, cannot resist his desire to see the woman he loved, the woman who still waits for him to rise and come to her, regardless of what horror and grief his coming may bring.
Barnabas, I can't leave Collinwood tomorrow.
You must, Josette. You must go away from Collinwood forever.
No. I thought that I could, but now that I've seen you, I know it would be impossible.
Then I should never have come here now.
Barnabas, your coming back makes no difference. Even if I were to leave Collinwood tomorrow, I know my feelings would not change for you. Wherever I go, I would think of you. I would always have to fight that urge to come back and try to find you. That's why I know it would be impossible for me to even think of leaving.
Josette, I beg of you, go away and forget me.
Barnabas, no matter how many times you say that, I know you don't mean it.
Yes, I do.
No. You came back tonight for another reason. You came back because you couldn't stay away. Because you know that our destinies are one. And that there is nothing, absolutely nothing that can keep us apart.
Josette, you don't know what it would be like if we were together.
Oh, Barnabas, I do. I've dreamed about it for so long. I don't even care about those things that I don't understand. About that new way of life that you spoke of. I only want to be with you. Oh, please, Barnabas, don't let me go. Please, Barnabas, take me with you. Please take me with you.
Josette, good morning, darling. Josette?
Just a moment.
Josette? Josette, are you all right? I woke you.
No.
I saw the maid bringing you this. I simply grabbed it from her. So red-faced, she ruins my appetite every morning. Ah, it's a beautiful day.
Please don't do that.
I beg your pardon?
Don't let in the sun.
Why not?
I don't know. I just don't feel like all that light.
Darling, the sun shines so infrequently here.
I asked you not to do that.
What's the matter?
Nothing. I just felt happy the way it was. A mood.
A morbid one.
No. Not at all. It was quite the opposite.
You haven't had your coffee yet. Drink it. You'll feel much more like facing the day.
I want to face it.
Oh, every day here is a series of prepared speeches.
But after the day, the evening comes.
My dear, do you mean this evening's going to be different? Will I be deprived the privilege of Joshua Collins' Revolutionary War memoirs by any chance?
This evening will be different.
Oh, is there a party and they've forgotten to invite me? There hasn't been a party since we arrived, you know. Unless you consider that tea party that they gave for Ben and Briggs and the other servants. I thought that rather charming, didn't you?
Yes.
Yes, it was a charming party. Although I was embarrassed by Ben's attentions. Didn't you think?
Yes, I did.
Josette. I've been talking nonsense. You haven't listened. You're behaving very strangely.
Nonsense?
Yes, and you're so pale.
I'm not.
Do you think you look as you always do? Do you think you're acting normally?
Of course.
Josette.
Aunt Natalie, if I'm behaving differently, it's because I'm happy. You've forgotten what I'm like when I'm happy.
As soon as you are dressed, we will go to Mr. Collins' office and make arrangements to leave on the first boat.
Natalie.
We will join your father in New York until his business is finished.
You will join him?
And you? You will come?
No.
Josette, why? Barnabas, he's the reason. You're still waiting for him. Or has he already come?
You said Barnabas was dead.
A fact, that is all.
Then how could he come back?
In this house, facts become fantasy very easily. There has been so much witchcraft.
Witchcraft. That has nothing to do with the way I feel.
I do not believe that.
Aunt Natalie, I thought you knew me. Don't you see that I'm all right?
I do not think so.
Where are you going? Don't try to do anything.
That is not my nature.
You're a fool. Because there's nothing you can do.
You can wait outside.
I'm sorry, I have to stay.
Then we can change the rules.
I'm afraid whatever you have to say to the prisoner, you'll have to say in front of me.
What I have to say is extremely personal.
Countess, he's my friend.
A very dangerous thing to be, I should think.
What do you want, Countess? You must want something.
Tell me, when is your trial?
Soon, I believe.
It needn't be.
What?
There need be no trial if you end the spell.
What spell?
Josette.
Josette.
Now, don't look naive and don't try to be innocent. You aren't. You're the only one who could have done it.
You're wrong.
No.
I can't put spells on anyone.
You showed her a book you brought from the 20th century, which told of her death.
I was trying to be honest with her.
Now, after having tormented her, you've placed her under a spell so that your prophecy will come true.
No.
She refuses to leave here. She's behaving very strangely. I will pay you money, any amount.
No.
I can see you get your freedom.
You can't give me that, Countess.
I will see that you escape. You can go anywhere you like. Let me. Please help me.
How can I help you?
Let me see the book again. Perhaps if I study it, I can find a clue, something that will help me stop Josette. I don't even know how she died.
She jumped from Widow's Hill.
Miss Winters, I'll take you back to your cell.
No, I have to tell her. I can't foretell the future. I lived in it even though you don't believe me. Once I even dressed up as Josette for a costume party. I know everything about her, all the legends, all the stories.
And the day of her death is approaching.
Yes, I know.
And what do the legends say? Why did she go to Widow's Hill?
Let me think. Let me try to remember.
You must.
She was very calm that day. Serene and happy, and she hadn't been for some time. It was a cold, stormy day, and she lost a ring. That was the first thing that went wrong.
What ring?
It was a gold ring with a black onyx stone in it.
She has no ring like that.
Are you sure? Because she was very upset about losing it. After that, everything started to go wrong. Glass shattered, and doors blew open and couldn't be closed again. And a great sound was heard echoing through the house. That's all I know.
It is enough. It is enough to know that when you speak, Satan speaks. And when you stop speaking, Satan makes you stop, lest you tell too much and ruin his plans.
No!
And he will not allow you to help us. Well, you can tell your master that I will save Josette, even if I lose myself.
Why did you do that?
What?
Tell that woman what you did, that her niece.
I had to.
Don't you ever think of yourself? Don't you realize that they'll use every word against you at the trial? I tried to stop you.
I keep thinking that if I'm honest, they'll have to believe me.
Maybe in your time that'd happen.
But if she saves Josette's life...
She'll have saved it. You'll still be the one who knew about it.
You make me feel so futile.
I'm sorry if I do.
I don't understand these people believing in witches.
Don't people in your time?
No.
How would they explain you?
What do you mean?
Suppose it's 1968, and someone came back from the 21st century and told you what was going to happen to you. What would you think?
I suppose I'd think that she was
What? Go on, say it.
mad.
Even though she obviously wasn't.
I wouldn't understand.
Neither does the Countess.
Peter, what a fool I've been.
You can't be expected to know what we're like.
I know what you're like.
Do you? I never realized how much you think about getting back to your own time. A lot, I suppose.
Yes.
I guess I would too if I were you. How would you feel if you never got back?
I don't know.
Did you ever think about staying here and living out your life with us?
Yes, I've thought about it.
Hated the idea, I suppose.
No, not completely. But I just don't feel at home here.
You have family? Brothers, sisters?
No.
A fiancé?
I had. He's missing. He was in an airplane accident.
What?
Airplanes, they fly.
Kind of bird?
No, it's a machine.
Machine?
With an engine. I can't explain it. I don't understand it myself, but you ride in them through the air.
You know, for the first time, I'm beginning to think you are crazy. You ride in them. I think you dreamed up those bird planes.
No, Peter. Oh, there's so much that you don't know.
You don't have to laugh at me.
I'm not laughing at you.
You mean that? I wish you didn't think anything about where you came from.
Sometimes I wish that too.
I wish you'd stay here and forget all about going back to your own time.
You almost make me want to wish that.
Just a girl. I'll make you forget the rest.
Barnabas,
Do you hate me?
hate you. I love you. Oh,
I was afraid to come to you. Afraid you'd spent the day thinking.
I have.
Let me finish. If you love me, it's unfair of me to ask you to live your life as you must if I am to be a part of it.
I'm the one to decide that.
Oh, Josette, are these moments worth your giving everything up?
Yes.
Your friends, your family?
Barnabas, I was giving them up when I came here to marry you.
But then our life would not have been a secret one. Now no one can know.
No one will.
We have to be afraid even of a knock at that door. We are taking a risk every time we see each other. If anyone should see me,
We must take no chances.
our life will be nothing but chance.
Then that is the way it is to be.
Is there nothing I can say to you to show you how impossible it will be?
Only one thing.
Tell me. I'll say it.
Tell me you do not love me.
I cannot. I love you so very much. My love for you will never change.
No, mine for you.
Are you sure? Can you trust me?
Yes,
Will you accept whatever I do, knowing it's for our good?
I will.
You will be different.
I'm willing to be.
You don't know how different. You cannot know. You will be as I am. Do you know what that is?
I know that you are dead, but still you are alive. I'm not afraid of death, only of living without you. I'm yours. There's no ceremony that could make me more your wife.
You are my wife, yes, as you were always meant to be. Give me your hand.
Oh, Barnabas.
Josette!
Meet me at the old house as soon as you can.
I will, and soon.
Josette, are you all right? I thought I heard you talking.
No,
I was worried,
you worry too much.
perhaps, but you were all I have to worry about.
At least you can see there's no one here, so if you'll excuse me, Aunt Natalie,
Josette, if I seem to be concerned, it's because you're behaving so strangely this morning. You were very, very odd. That ring. Josette, when did you get it? Where did you get it? You must tell me.